Today we're going to be talking about the Xero Sunrise. It's a slip-on shoe with a wide toe box, a super flexible sole. We're going to be talking about what I like, what I dislike, use cases, whether or not you should consider buying them, who it's for, who it's not for, and all that good stuff. So if you're ready, let's get ready to think right, move right, and feel right. Let's start with the most important part of any video. Oh yeah! The legal disclaimers. I am an affiliate of Xero Shoes. I received this pair of shoes for free so that I could review them. In addition, and this is going to sound really bad, a few years ago I bought some shares in Xero Shoes, so I'm technically a part owner, but I think my ownership fraction is like 1/1,000,000th of the total company. And also I don't make a profit off of Xero Shoes. I actually just get a discounted rate on buying shoes from them. The only way I would make money from Xero Shoes sales is if you use my affiliate link, which I share in my video. And by the way, there was a period of a couple years where the toe box on the Xero Prios was too narrow for my feet, and so I stopped really talking about them. I didn't promote them, but now it looks like Xero has fixed a lot of their toe box design, and now the shoes feel really good for my wide toe spread. So I've had the Xero Sunrises for about a month and I've been wearing them actually a lot more than I thought I would. I didn't really expect to like these shoes that much, but because it's winter time, I'm walking around the house quite a bit wearing socks. And what I've discovered is trying to put a socked foot into a pair of flip-flops is really annoying. So when I need to take the garbage out or when I need to go into the backyard to do something, it's so much more convenient to slip on a pair of slip-ons because you can do that whether you're barefoot or wearing a sock. When it's cold outside, it's also nice to actually have a shoe on because it keeps your foot a little bit warmer. And when it's wet outside, the sole on this shoe is super grippy and it feels stable and secure even when I'm walking down wet, rainy steps outside my front door. I've used these in my garage gym on cold winter days while I'm working out. And where these have really shined for me is when I go surfing, because when it's cold outside, I want to wear socks, but when I'm done surfing, it's a real pain to put socks on feet that are still slightly damp, and so I don't want to have to wear anything that requires socks. So in the past, I would just use sandals or flip-flops, and so when I get to the beach and I'm looking at the waves, my feet are literally freezing. But with a nice pair of slip-ons, I can wear socks and shoes and keep my feet toasty warm because this is not a super breathable mesh upper. It's an actual solid piece of material that keeps your foot warm. So then when I'm looking out at the waves, my feet are staying warm. When I get changed, I take the socks and shoes off, I go surf, I come back, and guess what? All I gotta do is slip my feet into these slip-ons, no problem. I don't even have to wear the shoes like a normal human being with the heel all the way up, cupping the heel. I can actually just stomp down, and this heel is designed to be stomped down on, so there's nothing that keeps it trying to fight its way back up. It just flattens out and it feels comfortable. It's almost like wearing flip-flops, except my toes are warm. And speaking of toes, the toe box is nice and wide, so my toes can splay out and feel comfortable inside my shoe, and they don't feel like they're squished into a triangle like they would be with other shoes. Now let's talk about reasons you should not buy this shoe. If you're looking for a shoe that is super supportive, then these are not the shoes for you. There is absolutely 100% no arch support in these shoes, which is why I like them. These shoes are super lightweight, extremely flexible, and have just enough thickness in the sole to be comfortable for walking around all day long. This pair of Dash Run-A-Mucks from Softstar has a 5mm sole. When I compare it with the Sunrise from Xero, it makes me think the Xero is around 3.5 or 4mm thickness, and that feels super good. But if you are looking for a lot of cushioning and padding, these might not be the best. They do have a 2.5mm removable insole, so that could help, but these are not going to be like big chunky slip-on shoes that you see at normal shoe stores. And I want to take 1 second to ask you, what's your experience been with slip-on shoes? I've never had casual slip-on shoes, like true slip-on shoes like this before. What's your experience been like? Are there other brands that you would consider? And how did they compare to what you're seeing in this video about these shoes? Drop me a comment down below. Also, if you're looking for a shoe that's going to perform when you're trying to do high output athletic activities, you are looking at the wrong shoe. These are shoes for relaxing, hanging out, walking around, just doing easy stuff. Can you run in them? They actually are snug enough that you can run without the heel slipping out, which is one reason I'm surprised by how much I like these shoes. And you know what? Let's just go outside and run. So the answer is yes, you can run in these shoes. I really like these shoes. I think the only other drawback is that style-wise, they tend to just look much better with no socks. But when you wear shoes with no socks, what happens? My toes poke straight through the upper? Right, I forgot you don't have any skin or muscle or fat on your toes, so you just pierce right through. When I wear shoes without socks for a long period of time, my feet and shoes start to stink like crazy. So far, these shoes have not developed a stench, but I do expect it to happen at some point. But that would be a drawback on pretty much any shoe that's in this category of relaxing slip-on shoes. Price-wise, these won't break the bank. You should always double check the website to see what the current prices are, but as I'm filming this, these shoes are selling for $70, which is pretty reasonable, especially for barefoot style shoes. Honestly, if I had seen these shoes on their own on the website, I probably just would have been like, yeah, I don't know, I don't think I really need that. But having this pair of slip-ons has kind of changed my mind about slip-ons. These are super comfortable and super functional, and they work really well for me when I'm gonna go do just random stuff around town. With my sneakers with laces, I'll often just lace them so loosely that I can just slide in and out, but then that makes the shoe feel kind of sloppy. This shoe actually solves that problem, so I'm pretty happy about that because now I can just slip them on and slip them off, and I can just go about my business. If you want to get a pair of the Xero Sunrise shoes for yourself, then check out my affiliate link you'll find down in the description box. And if I can figure out how, I'll also link it up here. If you want to see more shoe and product reviews, or you want to learn how to rebuild your body, check these videos out here. Like, share, and subscribe with the bell notification on, and as always, I hope you remember that pain sucks, life shouldn't.